Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to the Hunter Call the Wild. I know it's been quite a long while since we've been in the wild. Oh, that was a horrible joke. Anyway, uh today we're on here to discuss the new reserve that's coming out. Um we may find something while we're hunting or we may not, but we're just going to go and hunt and walk around and have some fun. Now, let's see. Let me make sure I got my weapons correctly. I don't know why I got the 338. Okay, I need to make some weapon changes really quick. Okay, let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. That will take on... That's good enough for the red deer. And it's good enough for the pigs. Hmm. I'll bring out the panther. And that will go with, that'll be good for roe deer, I think. Yeah, roe deer. And the thing was also good for wolves. And, yep, okay, I got everything. Alright. Let's see. Panther, ammo. Okay. Now, like I said, we're just gonna walk around and enjoy the lush, beautiful scenery while we talk about the new reserve. Okay. The first thing I'd like to talk about with the new reserve is I love its location. It's basically the Rocky Mountains. And that is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. I really should have made a list for all this. Hmm. The, well, let's talk about the animals. So, we've got, I believe we got turkey, bison, mountain goats, mountain lion, black bear, Rocky Mountain elk, and I think there was one more. Pronghorn, yes, pronghorn. Oh no, and mule deer. Mule deer as well. Can't forget about them. So yes, quite a selection of animals to choose from. And I really just can't wait for it to come out. So that means in the meantime I need to get back on here and start practicing again. But I'm very interested in knowing what the missions are going to be like on that one. Because Expansive Worlds does amazing missions. Just extraordinary missions. It's surprising how they do it, and which ones how their mindset when they do it, because they're very intense. I know this is probably one of those things that not a lot of people are going to really notice, but then there's those people out there that are like really nitpicky about every single thing in the game, from the littlest plant to the biggest mountain. I'd like that they put birch trees, or maybe they're ash trees. They're either birch or ash in the new map. And I like the wide open spaces too, because that's gonna be good, because you could just sit up on a hill and just on one of the mountainside hills and just look out over the whole entire space. It is the perfect place for hunters. Now, I know everybody was upset that we didn't get... A lot of people are upset that we didn't get a Australia map. But who's to know? Who's to say they're not actually working on one of those as well? But yeah, I was kind of hoping for one Australia as well, because I was thinking, you know, dingoes and kangaroos, crocodiles. Don't really know what else is in Australia that we could hunt. But the Rocky Mountains look good, and I love how you can get out. All the mountains are traversable. I think that's a word. So basically, if it's not a word, it is now a word, and it means to get to anywhere. Can get somewhere. Well, to get somewhere, pretty much. I like how you can get up all the mountains and stuff like that. No having to go bouncy, 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 bouncy to get up. Now it looks like we have some piggies over here. Eating time. 3 to 7 o'clock is... Wow. Okay. So I guess they went this way. I'm hoping they added more weapons besides... Well, I watched Fooster's latest video, and he was using pretty much the precision bow. Now, I hope they put in more than just a new bow, because that'd be nice. But ooh, I lost track of these guys. What the frick? And that's what happens when you just start walking around and talking. Where did they go? Ah, that way. Um, yeah, I hope they add more weapons than what Booster pretty much saw. I'd like to see like a I'd like to see some more old-timey weapons, or like more either old-timey weapons or more modern-day hunting weapons. Oh, pardon me. Okay, let me think. They were eating over there at the things, so that means that they should be going through this potato field. Wait a second, let me bring the map up. Okay, let's see. They went to the potato field, so I bet this is a stand, and there's a resting point somewhere over here. I'm on the trucks of a male, so that's good. Let's see. What else about the new reserve? Well, really, there isn't much really else because I haven't seen a lot of the reserve. I'm actually keeping myself pretty much, trying to keep myself as blind as I possibly can be to anything new about the new reserve, so I can be surprised when it comes out. I'm hoping it'll be able to come out soon, because I have a horrible tendency to look at stuff before I do videos on them. That's why, like with the latest Pokemon news that came out, I watched reaction videos to it instead of doing reaction videos to it. So, but next week we'll be golden. Anyway, this is I shouldn't be talking about that on this. But oh lord. I'm trying to think of the Rocky Mountains and what other animal they should have put in there. Oh, look, I added rabbits. Sorry, sounded like Elmer Fudd there. They could have sounded like Oh my God, my brain. Oh, sorry. They could, and I did it again. They could have added, rabbits. Damn, what's so hard with saying? Why is it so hard to say rabbit? But no, they did not. Sadly, could have had wolves too. But since wolves are so scarce in North America these days. Speaking of, this has nothing to do with the reserve. Sorry, nothing to do with the game. But okay, I live in Kansas. Way back in the day. Back when my mother was little. Or even before her time, I think. There used to be wolves all over America. Like, you go from California all the way to... Yeah, this was like a... Found you. The game glitched out. It was so powerful of a shot, the game glitched. Anyway, wolves were spread out throughout the country, and they've been dwindling for ever since. But and so far, no one has seen wolves in Kansas. We've seen black bear, we've seen elk, not elk, we've seen elk. Bloody damn hell. The hospital is inside the city. So, and there's a little spot, like a little neighborhood right next to next door to where the hospital is. And if you go there sometimes at night, driving by some of the houses, you will see deer, white-tailed deer in the front yard. So people's houses, front yard of people's houses. The deer are moving into the city, and we've had reports of mountain lions in the city and stuff like that. There's turkeys in our city and stuff like that. Must have hit him in the spine. But this happened pretty much, I believe, 5 years ago. And it's ingrained into my brain because, one, I love wolves to death. I love wolves. I love them. And something very shocking happened 5 years ago while I was driving around our lake. Yeah, I hit him in the spine. Me and my mom, we were driving. We went, as we were going around the lake, there's like a little patch of open area down there surrounded by trees. And I noticed something down in the, I guess you can consider it a holler. There happened to be a giant canine-looking creature. My first thought was, oh my god, it's a coyote! And for over 3 years, I had thought it to be a coyote. Until I thought back to... I thought back to it and went through a whole mindscape thing to remember. I realized that thing was way too big to be a... I know, that was pure savagery. Yeah. It was too big to be a coyote. Coyotes don't get that big. And this thing had gray fur and was very fluffy. So my thought instantly was to, what animal do I know that's gray and fluffy, quite big for a canine, and stuff like that. And my instant reaction went, holy flipping shit! I saw a wolf in Kansas. And ever since that day, I've never seen it again. I don't know what happened to it, but I had seen a wolf in Kansas, and that would have been a huge discovery. The only downside is I didn't tell anybody about it besides my mom. Because no one would ever believe me. I mean, seriously. It's basically... that's the equivalent... Seeing a wolf in Kansas is the equivalent of somebody running up to a... someone who just saw Bigfoot running up to a scientist and saying, I found Bigfoot! I have him captured and everything! And then the scientist looking at you and just laughing at you. That is literally the exact thing that would have happened to me. I could have said, I've seen a wolf in Kansas to scientists, and they would have just laughed at me, saying it's impossible. So, yeah. I would have liked to have seen the wolves in the Rocky Mountain map. It'd have been nice. And Booster brought up something that does really need to happen in this game. The Expansive Worlds really needs to make it so that the predators and prey animals interact with each other. Now, I know on the Africa Reserve, the lions will chase the what are they called? Springbuck. They'll chase the springbuck, but they don't like jump and pounce on it and kill it. They just chase it around like it's a cat chasing a mouse. A mouse toy, basically. What they need to do is like have it interactive so the predators hunt the prey. So let's say you're stuck. You could be, and it should prove a challenge to hunters. Because let's say you're stalking an animal, like you could be stalking an albino, a diamond albino, and then the next thing you know, a bear comes out of nowhere and just bitch slaps it, right, and kills it. You just lost your trophy. It would bring an extra challenge to that because you have to make a decision. Do you take the chance of you just found that diamond albino? Do you take the chance of scaring it off and having to search for it all over again, but saving its butt by taking out the bear? Or do you just go, or do you just go, no, it's not worth my time? You have to make a split decision really fast. If you protect the creature by taking out the bear and having the animal, your target flee, or letting let nature take its course. That would be a tough decision for anybody to make. Because they're like, it's okay. And see, it'd be cool because that means the bears would also be, that means, let me put it this way. And it'd be cool to see it, like, imagine that being like a mission. Like, let's say the Yukon. The wolves come down to the marshes, the marsh area, and they use the pack mentality to hunt down a bison. And you have to take a photo of the wolves chasing the bison down, or take a picture of wolves hunting bison. That would be so cool. And to see the wolves attack the bison together as a group and take it down, that'd be awesome. And I know it's possible with this engine and stuff like that. I know it's possible. It may take some time to get it right, but it would work. And that'd be cool. And there's so many other things they could do with predator-prey relationships in this game. And it would be, then it would definitely be the ultimate hunting simulator. Sadly, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But it's a nice to imagine and dream about it. Another wabbit. There goes the wabbit. I wonder. Can I? Did I hit it? I know this caliber weapon is not respectable for hunting these animals. Yeah, I know. We have to admit that's a crack shot. So, anyway, I'm gonna get us to the bridge, and we'll stop off there. Also, something new for everybody. I have my very first merch ready for you at teespring.com. It is known as Cuteness Engage Fox Edition. If you're looking for something cute to give, let's say your girlfriend, or hell, even something cute to give to your boyfriend, these things are just for you. They come in different kinds of things: hoodies, t-shirts, premium shirts, stuff like that. Hell, even if you're a parent and you want to make your baby look adorable, they even come in a onesies for babies. So you got that right there, and oh my god, that would be the most cute, adorable thing. Because technically, wouldn't that be Cuteness Engage? Also comes in little kids little kids size shirts too, and stuff like that. So I'd be very appreciated if you guys would check that out at Teespring. And since we are now here, I'll get you some other day, wolves. They're like right over there, I think. But that's gonna do it for us. If you guys enjoyed it, I hope you guys will hit the like button, or better yet, shoot that like button. And comment down below your thoughts on the new reserve. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything that I upload or stuff like that. And share the video with your friends and family and stuff like that, so we can help this channel grow. And I will see all of you in the next video. Until then, happy hunting, everybody.